Hello again, grade 12s. On this lesson, therefore, we'll be exploring on the dividends paid and possibly the taxation paid. Okay, all right. On the dividends paid, this one I always say it is a straightforward one. What we are looking at there, we are looking at the following. You just take your previous shareholders for dividends plus the interim dividends. Shareholders for dividends previously plus the interim dividends. So in this case, if we go to our statement of financial position, especially on under trade and other payables, you can see that the previous shareholders for dividends is given as 432,000. Then information E provides us with interim dividends to say an interim dividends of 9.5 cents per share was paid on the 1st of May 2017. Okay, so how do we then solve that issue? We're going to be saying let's go here under the number of shares that are issued. We can see that at the beginning of the year it was 2,880,000. Then the other ones we decided to buy them back on the 30th of June. We bought 144, but we bought them after we've paid the interim. No, yes, we bought them after we've paid the interim. So it means the interim is only going to be on the amount at the beginning of the year, because May and June, May comes first. That is why therefore we're going to be saying 288 2,880,000 there, multiplied by 95 cents, which is gonna give us 273,600. Then when you add with the previous, it's gonna give you now 705,600, which must always be in bracket for the purpose of the cash flow statement. Okay, in an alternative method, this is how you do it. You take your previous interim for dividends, you take your previous shareholders for dividends, and then also you bring your interim there. Then that is the amount. We are saying it is always negative for the purpose of the cash flow statement. So that's our focus there in terms of the dividends paid. Why? In bracket, important factor there is the money that is going out to shareholders. We are paying it out, so we think the movement of cash has went out. That is why we are saying it should always be negative. Okay, unlike cash and cash equivalent node number 2, it can be positive, it can be negative depending on our movement in terms of cash. That is our forecast therefore. Grade 12 on the node number 3, which is dividends paid. The important factor is to check what happened to the dividend